I've known for as long as I can remember that I was the second child, not just by birth order, but by meaning. From birthday cakes that had to be exactly what my sister wanted, to family photos where her friends were celebrated, my achievements passed over. When she accused me, my parents believed her. When I accused her, proof didn't matter. I'd crouch on the couch in silence, the taste of disappointment bitter in my mouth while they comforted her, praised her, even as I sat there wondering why I didn't matter. In my early teens, my sister's social circle evaporated. I don't know why. Maybe she pushed them away. Maybe life just changed. Either way, she suddenly had none, while I had some friends. She didn't like that. She began targeting me. Accusations. My curfews shortened. My freedoms stripped away. Because my sister has no friends, she said. So you must stay home and keep us together. And my parents, they swallowed it. Hook, line, and sinker. When I got my first boyfriend, I stayed quiet. Part relief, part fear. Because when my sister showed up at his house in a low-cut top, batting eyelashes, telling him how great she was and how awful I was, he told me. He found me. But when I told my parents, they credited her version instead. He tried with your sister and you're incapable of seeing it. And I sank deeper into myself. Later, when college rolled around, she got choice schools, fanfare, promises of support. For me, we don't have the money, they said. You made bad choices. My heart twisted. But I didn't argue, because I'd learned the art of swallowing the pain. And then I got a scholarship. Full ride. Just enough to leave. Just enough to breathe. I posted it publicly, thanking my parents. And it stung because that small thank you was my way of binding them by witness. They tried to pull me back, saying, "Are you sure you want to go?" My sister's voice behind it all. But this time I said yes. This time I left. Then I met him. My husband. He's the kind of guy who acts. He doesn't sit with the anger. He builds. He plans. And I'm the one who cries when I'm mad. The one who quietly ruminates. I admired how he transformed rage into strategy. We decided, we'll keep the wedding simple. We'll spend the money on the honeymoon, not on the ceremony. But when the time came to introduce him to my family, they didn't see a meeting of two people in love. They saw my sister's moment. Because after I announced the engagement, send out cards and all, my parents called. We'll help pay for the wedding on one condition. Your sister walks down the aisle first in a dress at your wedding. I felt my chest seize. My husband watched me. He had hidden a recorder in his jacket. He went. He listened. His eyes narrowed. When he came back, he said, "Babe, they don't see you. They see her. And this is their trap." I sat frozen that night, the ceiling spinning. Then I felt something shift inside me. No more hiding. And he asked, "Do we go through with it?" "Yes," I whispered. "But on our terms." We turned their arrogance into our weapon. They thought they were orchestrating my walk down. We were orchestrating their downfall. We told them yes, they got to help pay. They got input on colors, flowers, photographer. All things we mostly didn't care about. My husband played the part of the meek fiancé, the one with trust issues. He let them believe he took orders from us. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, we lined up a hidden security guard, arranged backup plans, changed venue access, and quietly weaponized our wedding day. When my sister flirted with him, he pretended he was uncomfortable. When my parents demanded text confirmation, we avoided written messages. He insisted, "It's easier if we talk in person because I check my phone too much." They gave us freedom they thought they controlled. We accepted cheap menus and mid-tier photographers in front of them, while quietly upgrading everything ourselves. Two birds, one stone. We made them pay for their downfall while thinking they were still controlling it. The night of the wedding arrived. My parents thought they had the control switch. We had the remote. The venue lights glowed soft. Guests filled the chairs. The floral scent of roses mingled with anticipation. My father stood at the entrance, baton in hand, ready to cue the bridal song for her, my sister. Hush fell. The music began. Doors opened. I walked in first. Silence. My father's mouth gaped. He glanced behind, but couldn't see what had just unfolded. Meanwhile, the security guard quietly blocked my sister's entrance, told her, "Wrong venue, there's already a bride inside." Her shriek echoed. My mother rushed forward. My sister stomped the floor like a toddler denied candy. In fact, my husband whispered to me, "You're the bride." His voice steady, confident. Rumors whispered. Phones flickered. My parents tried to pull strings, threatened the guard with police. He calmly told them, "I was hired. I'm doing my job." Suddenly the crowd shifted. Some left in confusion, others came back whispering. My mother's lipstick smeared with tears. My father's face alternated between red and white. My sister, she sat on the floor, legs kicking. Her plan collapsed like a house of cards. And all the while, I stood at the altar next to my husband. We whispered nothing. We just held hands. Because our revenge was silent and perfect. When the party began, the aftermath rippled. Guests asked questions. Why wasn't she allowed in? My parents tried to claim, "We never agreed to this." My husband leaned in, low voice. "Funny because you did agree, just orally. No proof." They insisted on text. He shrugged. "Convenient." My sister's screams echoed in the lobby. My father's threats hovered and died. And I looked around the room and saw the faces I hadn't seen before. "I'm so sorry" from cousins. "We never knew" from friends. For years I had visibility only when I messed up. Now, I was seen when they failed. This moment, standing in the dress I picked, walking down the aisle first, prevailing, felt like rising from childhood ashes. And the best part, they paid for their humiliating defeat. Revenge isn't always about shouting. It's not about grand destruction. Sometimes it's simply saying, "You think you own me. You don't." And then showing up. On your day. On your terms. If this story moved you, hit that like button and tell us in the comments. What's the biggest moment you ever stood up for yourself? And if you're here for more stories where injustice meets perfect payback, subscribe and click the bell. Because this world, it's full of voices waiting to rise. Let's rise together.